What is up, you guys? It's Nat. Welcome to my video. Today we are building some kind of ranch house again. I don't know what I'm calling it. I believe this house can fit, yeah, it can fit 4 Sims. It has a child's bedroom with 2 beds in it, and then a master suite. So yeah, it's a ranch, and I don't know why I keep building these, because the first one that I built, like, okay, small, single-story ranches, fine. But then, like, I actually live in a very elongated ranch, and for some ungodly reason, when I try to build them in The Sims 4, even if I have, like, a layout all set up, I just cannot figure it out for the life of me, and I don't know what's wrong with me. Also, I hate the lot that I built this on. I built this on the Bargain Bend lot, in whatever the heck it's called, the original town. And I did not have enough room to do anything with the backyard, so I was just like, okay, this will just be a very basic ranch, I guess. I mean, it has a garage. I guess that's kind of cool, right? This is my first house I've ever built with a garage, and I had plenty of problems with it, which you will definitely see. Yeah. I mean, you know, I tried, okay, this, usually I don't go through and cut out parts of my builds unless if there's like a pause where I get up to go pee or go get a snack or something, but like in this one, it actually took me so long because I had so many problems with the roof. I had so many problems just trying to figure out the garage. And then my floor plan wasn't fully lining up with what I was doing in The Sims, and I started doing what I always do, which is freak out. So I just, I mean, okay, it's not a bad house. I really don't think it's that bad of a house. I think that the open living setup is a little bit weird. I think I need to keep trying my hand at open living layouts. And I know that I can get better at it, but maybe I should start going back to, like, keeping my kitchen area and my living area separate, because I just seem to have problems with it. I don't know why. But, anyway. So yeah, hey, hi, how's it going? I haven't posted a build in over a week. And if any of you follow me on Twitter, or, I don't know, you know what, no, okay, because all of the videos I did post, like, last week were all pre-recorded. So before any of this nonsense even happened. So, yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, then you would know what's been going on in my life, but otherwise you have no stinking idea, and you may very well not care, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, because you clicked on this video. And if you don't find my voice very attractive or don't give a damn about my life, I guess you can always just mute it and throw on some music or something. I don't know, because, like, 10 years ago, when I did my tutorial, it had music, there was no voiceover, but I feel like now it's become a thing where, like, you almost seem lazy if you don't do a voiceover for something like this, because, I don't know. I guess people just want you to talk. It's become the new thing. And then, of course, like, you know, just finding songs that take up enough time and not dealing with copyright and blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't monetize my video from 10 years ago because it has music from the Fray on it. I had an opportunity to change the music, but now it says that because it has amassed so many views, and I don't know where that cutoff line is because it has like 120-something thousand views on it. So I don't know where that cutoff is, but at some point they decide, oh, you have too many views on it, so you can't change the music. So if you do, it's gonna have to be a whole new video, and yeah. Say goodbye to all of your, like, you know, views and stuff like that, which, I don't know, it just sounds so weird to me and so dumb, so whatever. What am I even talking about right now? Oh, about how, yeah, you can, you know, mute me if you don't like my voice or if you don't care about what I'm talking about, but, I could sit here for the next, so probably we have like 19 minutes left, I think. Could sit here for the next 19 minutes and try to talk about the build, but, you know, you can only talk about a build for so long, and I think I've said before, there are some people who do a really good job at talking about their builds, and there are people like me, who just cannot do that. We are very, just, no. I don't know what to say. Like in my Let's Play, for instance, when we finally built a storefront, I was trying to do it live. Not like live, like a stream or anything, but like, you know, trying to record the video and the audio at the same time. Wasn't just going to speed through the build, but literally ran out of things to say, and then at one point realized, oh, I've been building for 5 minutes and haven't said a single word. So I just chose to speed through it like a speed build with music because, yeah, I'm awkward. But anyway, ugh, sorry about that. This week has been terrible. It's Monday now, and things are getting better. I got up early this morning. I went to, actually, okay, no, things are kind of better. I went to the gym this morning, right? And I was supposed to have a personal training appointment. Because I was going to the gym and losing weight and doing a really good job, and then for the past like month and a half I haven't been there because my dog died and some other drama stuff happened, and I was just depressed, so I stopped going. So my gym called and was like, hey, do you want a free appointment, like want to get back into it? And I was like, sure, totally, yes, absolutely. Well, I show up there this morning and the girl's like, oh, okay, like, go ahead, warm up, your trainer will be here soon. I'm like, okay. I'm on the treadmill, and for some reason I always want to say cardio machine, but it's a treadmill, Nat. Come on, it's a treadmill. I'm on the treadmill, and she walks up to me, and she's like, oh, so, yeah. Oh, and by the way, this had been rescheduled once. I was supposed to have the appointment on Friday of last week, but my trainer pulled a hamstring. So she walks up to me and she says, oh, when we rescheduled you, we kind of forgot to inform him that you were going to be here, so he's, like, not here right now, and he's not going to show up. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Do you want to reschedule again? Yeah, kind of. Okay. Do you want to come in tonight instead? Oh, sure. So I have to go back there in 4 hours to have this training appointment finally. So I did my cardio this morning at the gym, which felt great. But now I have to go back there again for the second time today. I'm just like, damn. Okay. Like, go from a month of being depressed and not working out at all to working out at the gym twice in one day. Okay, cool. Ugh. So things are getting better, but not really. But what started everything, other than my, just depression and, like, everything else, and sorry if my voice ever sounds like I'm, like, turning around, by the way. I'm just kind of checking out my window because I'm home alone right now. And you're gonna find out why I'm so paranoid in a second. But I just keep ever so slightly turning my head to, like, check out my window. And because my mic is standstill on my desktop, it's not, like, on my headset or anything. It does not go with me. So when I turn away from it, yeah, that's what that is. And I apologize because it probably is a little bit obnoxious, but you're about to find out why I'm so paranoid. And it is because my house got broken into. Like, okay, I've been stolen from before. I've been burgled, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. We had 10 years ago or so, yeah, around the time I stopped doing all this, like, YouTube stuff, for the first time, we have a portable garage in my backyard, and my dad, has a boat out there, and he was working on it. Someone broke in while we were away on vacation, and, like, just stripped his boat clean. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of, parts and stuff like that were just gone. So that's happened before. But it wasn't actually in our house. No, but last week, a week ago yesterday, we don't even know when it happened. Literally, it looks like someone was just walking down the street and said, hey, I don't see any cars outside this house. I'm gonna go break in. And that's what they did. And what they didn't know was that my mom was home, alone, asleep in the bedroom. What the heck? Like, terrifying. Like, my boyfriend had gone off to work. My dad was off at work, I think. I went to go see my grandmother. And my mom was home alone, sick in bed. But her car was not in the parking lot or the driveway. It was in our garage, so it wasn't noticeable. So it looks like someone was literally walking down the street and said, oh, look, a house. I'm gonna go break into it. And, like, this is weird, because everybody always thinks my town is, like, really rich and full of money and full of nice people, which, like, yeah, it kind of is. There's kind of two sides to it. There's the rich side and the, okay side, which I live on the okay side. But the whole town has a really bad drug problem. And we've had a drug problem for a long time, and, like, it's gotten really bad recently. We have a big problem with heroin. So we're thinking it was a druggie who was just like, I want a quick fix. I'm gonna go inside and see what I can steal for some cash. because we also had some prescription pills go missing, and those were never recovered. Our stuff, for the most part, was recovered, but I'll get to that in a minute. So someone broke in. My mom had like a couple laptops out for like work on our dining room table, and they just walked in, they grabbed those, grabbed an iHome, grabbed an old iPod, some other random small stuff, threw it all into a backpack that they stole out of our kitchen. And then what we think is that they went to go start heading towards the bedroom, and then heard the TV on in my parents' room and maybe saw my mom sleeping and just took off. That, or they just want a quick score, so they came in, went through the dining room, went through the kitchen, then left. But yeah, so terrifying. Someone was in my house. And so I got a call about this when I was on the way home from my grandmother's house, so you can bet I like sped all the way home. I was really paranoid. Like anybody that I passed who may have been walking or was parked on the side of the road, I was like driving by slowly, like analyzing them. I was very paranoid. And yeah, the whole experience was just like really terrifying, because you get to this point where like I didn't know that my stuff was still safe at the time. I thought when I first got this phone call that someone had gone through our entire house, which would have meant like my MacBook would have been missing, possibly all my recording stuff, my boyfriend's laptop. I have like gaming systems in my room. I just stuff. It looked like they were going after electronics, so I was really afraid for all my electronic stuff, because like, you know, I'm also, outside of YouTube, I'm a graphic designer, so I need my setup for work every day. And if that was missing, that would have been really bad. But so yeah, someone broke in and took our stuff, and it was very depressing. And they took my mom's cell phone, and inside of her cell phone was her ID, so that was just lovely. That was also missing, so I had to take her to the RMV to get a brand new license, and they actually gave her a brand new license number, which is good, because they don't typically do that. But when they heard about the situation, they were like, oh, let's give you a new license number, that way if somebody gets caught with this, they are really, really gonna be in, like, you know, a ton of trouble. Like, breaking in and stealing your stuff is one thing, stealing an ID, really bad. So that happened, and don't know why, but this person went through the trouble to steal our stuff, and then apparently just decided, oh, I'm gonna ditch it, threw it in some bushes, and someone found it later in the week, like maybe about 5 days later, someone found it like down the street from our house in bushes in this backpack. Okay. Like, we were thinking, okay, maybe either they saw some cops driving by and got scared, or for all we know, maybe they saw the ID in my mom's like cell phone case and went, oh crap, this isn't what I wanted, because we also had credit cards out on the table, and they didn't touch them at all. Like, there were 2 credit cards out on the table from the night before, because someone made a purchase on one of those laptops, and they were just sitting there. They did not touch those credit cards. So they probably didn't want to get tracked. So maybe when they opened up the phone case, they went, oh, snap, like, there's a driver's license in here. That's not me. That's really bad. And maybe they just ditched the stuff. I don't know. Because, like, all the big electronics were found, but there was, like, you know, some small stuff missing. Like, there were some sunglasses. There was, like, prescription drugs, like I said. I say prescription drugs, but that sounds so bad. But then also prescription pills doesn't sound good either. Ugh, whatever. Like, prescription stuff from, like, surgeries. You know, stuff that nobody was maybe taking anymore, those were taken. So, yeah, but someone found our stuff, and it got returned to us, and to our joy, most of it is still in working function. Like, laptops, for instance, just have some screen damage, has to be touched up. But other than that, because it also rained during the week, so the backpack was full of water. But somehow, miraculously, everything, like, survived. Even, like, the iHome, like, we plugged it in, was still functioning just fine. The iPod was smashed before it was taken, but still working fine otherwise. So, I've just had a very crazy week. And on top of that, like, I got some random work assignment, which was really nice, because for those of you who don't know, I'm in between jobs right now. I've contracted for a couple different companies, but I have not found anything secure and full-time yet. So I've been doing YouTube in my spare time to keep myself from getting lonely and depressed. And then I also work for myself every now and then. But, you know, when you work for yourself, clients aren't always just, like, pooling. And oh my god, I just hit my mic. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I might put a technical difficulties in there or something. I don't know. Well, no, I'm not going to do that, but I might cut that part out because I apologize. I probably, if I left it in, I feel very bad because I probably just murdered your ears. But yeah, my mic, I just swiped it by mistake. Oh, goodness. I'm a mess right now. But what I was saying was just this week has been, I called it the week from the Twilight Zone because I had all the stuff returned to me. I had detectives at my house and I was all by myself like on this day when this happened. And then the person who like found the stuff like came to the house. So it was just like, it was a very weird day. I was supposed to have a friend over. Did I just hear someone outside? Give me a second. Gosh darn it. No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, very jumpy. But, was supposed to have a friend over that day, and then they couldn't come, and then, like, literally when they told me, oh, I can't come over, I got a phone call about a job that I could do from home anyway. So I was like, alright, that works out, but it was just like, I called it the day from the Twilight Zone, because it was just so weird. And it just made the whole week very weird. So, yeah, that's why my uploads were kind of sporadic, even though I was talking about a brand new upload schedule. That's why I haven't done any speed builds in a while, because, honestly, I don't know. For the first couple weeks I was doing this, my speed builds were a majority of my channel, but I think I might have to limit myself to 1 or 2 a week because honestly, I just don't think people always realize how long they take. Like recording a build like this could take me like maybe around 3 hours to 4 or 5 hours. Like not recording the build itself, but let's just say like recording the build and then finding time to record the audio and then just in general, oh, excuse me, sorry. Just editing in general, like editing the voice, editing the video afterwards, and then like, you know, if I do have to sit and like watch and remember when like I got up to go pee or something, I'm not gonna like have the screen just sit there, you know, on a house that has nothing going on in it. Like, you know, I'm obviously gonna cut that out because it also saves some time off the video as well. Like this video started off almost 30 minutes. I think I got it cut down to about 22, 23. Before I threw the audio over it, so, you know, it takes a lot of time, so I think I'm going to try to do more, like, Let's Plays and stuff, maybe a couple other random things. I've been trying to come up with some, like, fun concepts for the channel that are a bit more original, because I don't want you guys to get bored. I say you guys, and I probably mean, like, maybe the 20 people who watch my videos, but, you know, I still, regardless of the number, I still care about the people who watch this. So yeah, if you're watching this right now, I care about you because I appreciate that you're taking the time out of your day to watch my nonsense. Like, you know, and for all I know, if it hadn't been for what even was the kicker to get me to start doing this again, I can't remember, but whatever it was, if it weren't for that, I would probably just still be sitting in my house depressed by myself every day while everybody else goes off to work. I'd maybe be working every now and then, but otherwise, like, my days pretty much just consisted of me being home and having nothing to do to the point where I would just clean. I would maybe lay in bed. Like, just, I was so depressed before I got back into this. Because now I feel like while I'm waiting for work assignments, I have something else to take up my time. And it's actually somewhat pertinent to my field because I have to take the time to edit. I'm learning how to use new softwares. I have to take time to create thumbnails in my editing programs like Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator, which is just, like, you know, it's great. So in a way, this is also helping me keep on top for my, you know, jobs anyway. I don't know. Blech. Beneficial mentally, and also just in the department of I need to maintain these skills of mine while I'm waiting for work or while I'm looking for more work. So if you are taking the time to watch this, if you're listening to all this nonsense that's coming out of my mouth, I really, really do appreciate it. It means more than you know to me, and it's just, I have this sense of, like, purpose again, especially when people will hit me up on Twitter. You know who you are if you're watching this, by the way. One particular viewer, you know who you are if you are hearing this right now. People who will hit me up on Twitter and be like, hey, where's part 6, or where's this video? Why haven't you uploaded yet? Like, you know, it can occasionally be annoying when you're laying in bed, and especially if you're in different time zones, and you're like, I'm not gonna upload right now, I'm exhausted, it's like 2 in the morning, like, but, you know, to have someone, like, asking you where something is, it's just, it's weird, because it's nice, and, you know, when people have like, you know, a workplace and your boss is like, where is this? Where is this? Like, I need it yesterday. Yeah, you get stressed, but when you don't have that and you're used to having it, it's like, oh, I don't have a manager asking me for this. I don't have people relying on me to do something. And it's depressing when you lose that sense of being needed. So I just, you know, I really appreciate everybody who watches my videos and everybody who listens to all this crap that I talk about. And, you know, it's really been beneficial for my mental health. And just thank you so much, because I wouldn't be here doing this without you guys. So, you know. But I'm sitting here talking like I'm some big YouTuber, and I think I have 134 subs right now. Oh, exact number, because I watch it every day. Please subs to me. I actually think I went from 135, and then I lost a sub, and I was like, no, it's the end of the world. But, like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You can unsub if you want, but you can always sub if you aren't. Definitely feel free to subscribe to watch more of this crap, but I haven't talked about this build the whole video, and the video is almost done. Definitely see some room for improvement, but I think that's the whole point of this process, is making these videos, making these builds, like, slowly getting better. And I think if you watch my videos from the beginning, I think you can actually see this sort of transition of mine, this journey where I'm actually getting better at this stuff. So I hope that, you know, at least somewhat interests you. I'm not the best Sims builder, but I do think I'm getting there, and I think I have good concepts. I just need to find ways to convey them. But yeah, so we're throwing in some flowers and getting to the part that I love the most, which is landscaping, which oddly enough, I love landscaping, but did not landscape the backyard. And again, I feel like it was just I did not have enough room on this lot to do it. So I just felt awkward and said, you know what, I'm just going to leave it. I don't know, because it's a ranch house, but I guess in a way you could be like, oh, it's just an upscale, like, mobile home. Like, it has no backyard. Ugh. But, you know, I mean, hey, you can download this lot and you can put it on a different location, and you can always add extensions. You can add your own backyard stuff. Like, look at me. I'm like the lazy creator. I'm like, yeah, you can, like, I left that blank so you can do your own thing. Like, no, you are watching these videos and you want to download these houses because they are done for you. I know how that feels. You just want a house done. Aw, man. But anyways, so we are coming up on screenshots in a moment, just putting in my double bins, because I have 2 bins, and why not have 2? You know, one for recycling, one for trash. No one cares, Nat. Why are you talking about this? Alright, so we are done. Screenshots. Oh, look at how magnificent this house is, even though there are some issues with it. Oh, so beautiful. I definitely think I'm going to go back to making less open spaces when it comes to, like, the open living areas. Like, I love them a lot, but I think I need some more help with them, because I feel like when I have just a huge space and I'm like, all right, well, I have to fit a kitchen, a living room, and a dining room in here, what the heck am I doing? I get really, really confused. So I think I'm going to start transitioning back to my old ways. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate every single one of you. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.